What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Let's Play Samurai Champloo Sidetracked on the PS2. Now, it's time for the thing probably a lot of people are here for, Mugen stories, since I know the majority of the Samurai Champloo fan base is huge Mugen fans, which, you know, I can kind of understand. I'm not that big of a Mugen fan. I'm much more of a Jin guy, personally, you know, character, story, design, everything, but Mugen has his points every once in a while, and I'll bring them up as I go. But before we start, I actually want to figure something out. And I want to quickly show it. So down here in Special Reward, I've mentioned periodically throughout the playthrough, I'm like, what the fuck does the Ukiyo artwork actually do? And actually, if you go down to Special Reward, I would never know this because I am so seldomly actually on the main menu. I usually just jump right into the game. We actually have some art. The artwork you get actually ends up here. It's a combination between like character artwork that's used in the show, game artwork, well, all that kind of stuff. Okay, War of the Words was actually definitely one of my favorite episodes, I won't lie. If only all this shit was in here so I can, like, actually explain all my interests and all this shit. Cosmic Illusions, that was the fucking ridiculous episode I was mentioning. The one with the zombies and the meteor killing everyone at the very end. Yeah, no. Episode 26. Oh, that was like... God, the Evanescent Encounter is, like, the best arc in the series. I just... love it so much. And... whatever that is... that's pretty cool. Actually, backward art opening, I think, oh, it's actually in the intro sequence? I don't know. That's interesting. But yeah, I have nowhere near enough artwork unlocked in this game to actually bother showing. But I figured I just might as well just go ahead and show you that this exists. Artwork for Ray the Invincible. The best rendered character in the story besides... Gecko, that was her name. I was about to say, I feel terrible for actually forgetting her name. But no, her name is Gecko, voiced by Michelle Ruff, I'm pretty damn certain. And... we'll get to that. Oh, we will get to that in due time. Just more stuff, that's still fucking stupid. Sure. And I think in total there's like 100 artworks in here. And the one, of course, I just got to jump for is this one because, you know, Jin, hell yes. I think there's, yeah, just a Mugen artwork. God, he is so weirdly drawn in some of the episodes. Well, especially in the, like, the opening shots of the show. It's crazy. God, it's oversaturated with white. Anyway. So, yep, there you go. This is where you actually view all your stuff. And I don't know why, but I feel the need to put a save, automated saving sequence when you exit. Because, you know, it's totally mandatory. You got me on that one. I honestly... have no real solid reasoning as to why that is, but anyway. So that being showcased, I think it's time to actually get into Mugen's story. And again, I apologize in advance. This is where the shit really hits the fan. It's really going to get terrible. Oh boy. So I've explained before. Suda 51 is kind of weird, as in if you've seen Lollipop Chainsaw and No More Heroes, you know how weird Suda 51 can get, right? Yeah, it's gonna get in that ballpark. Just telling you right now. It's gonna be good. But in the start though, it's not too terrible. I'm certain they made the opening that weird too, because of course Bob here is the only one that's gonna start with Jin. Meanwhile, everyone's gonna probably jump right to Mugen. I would notice because the only other Let's Play that exists for this game is of Mugen. God, his hair though is so strangely textured. Also, yeah, he is definitely missing a chunk of eyebrow over on that right one there. Strange, but alright. So, anyway, yeah, this is Mugen's stance. Very open, very broad. Let's do this. And of course, Mugen's opening sequence is literally the same as Jin's, so you're not missing anything really key or important. So I'm going to actually just cut out this opening sequence. We've already seen it before. Just press start. You want to make a skip cutscenes? I guess this was also a good chance to show it off, huh? Cool. Oh, what is this? That's nice. Yeah, I'll just start from here, honestly. All right, so I guess since we're here, I might as well just explain some stuff about Mugen. Okay, so initially he just opens up as like this mystery character, a little bit of a womanizer, kind of dense, like Goku dense, not necessarily stupid, but just like narrow-sighted, I guess is a good word for it. He's a very what you'd call If you've ever seen Natsu from Fairy Tail, you can probably relate him to that very closely, actually. He's like a much more violent Naruto, funny enough, actually. Huh, see, open secret is actually a little bit different, I think. Strange. But yeah, Mugen's character can best be summed up as violence, booze, and woman and money. I mean, he sounds really one-dimensional in that regard, but he is actually a pretty charming character. Of course, this game has it portrayed by Liam O'Brien, so we will not be able to witness Steve Bloom's amazing acting today. Sadly to say, Liam, I love you, but holy shit, Steve Bloom is just so good. But I like how he's doing that one. Alright, but I guess I should probably explain some stuff. Alright, my personal problems with Mugen. Well, first of all, I just don't feel he compares to Jin personally. That is until you figure out his really cool backstory, in all honesty. Oh, I have that string, cool. My big gripe with him is that he really feels like a rehashed Spike Spiegel. Like, I'm not even joking about that. He feels like an extremely rehashed Spike Spiegel. I like how I'm explaining this like literally in the very first level, but I feel like it's something I've really got to talk about. I feel like this because there's a few different reasons actually. First of all, just look at the design. It's between the bushy hair, the relative demeanor, like more laid back demeanor more than anything else. Definitely some of the mannerisms seem really similar too. So whenever I see Mugen, yeah, I mean there are different. Don't get me wrong, there are key differences, of course. One's in New Era Japan and pretty violent. One's in the future and actually still kind of violent. But yeah, you can probably see what I'm going with that one. So yeah, Mugen just bothers me that because I always just see Spike Spiegel when I look at him as a character. Jin, pretty much. Well, I wouldn't say he's. Was that character's name Vicious from the original Cowboy Bebop? Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily say Jin's modeled loosely off of Vicious, but I also wouldn't say that he is either. And of course Mugen, the very blunt force character between the two.
I love a powerful man.
So are you ready for it to get uncomfortable? Because I'm ready for it to get uncomfortable. Oh boy. Okay, so never mind the fact that there's a character from Final Fantasy X sitting right in front of me. Like, really, how could you not get Lulu from Final Fantasy X with that outfit? Seriously. Never mind that. Never mind how we're doing this, but there's a chick in front of me doing magic. Okay.
Don't mess with me, you crazy wench.
You belong to me.
I'm uncomfortable.
Do as I tell you.
Not with that attitude. And yeah. Oh, sure. What? I couldn't quite hear that. Boy, I love this reenacting of that one scene from the first Matrix movie. This is fantastic. So, yeah, does that chick always do that to random dudes that are really badass, or is he the only one? I don't know. And he's down. What does that mean? No, I don't think that he's that one pirate to try to betray you. Yeah. Or did twice. Well, I guess since that's basically the end of the level, I should probably explain some more stuff I feel about Mugen. Yeah, up until Mugen's backstory was actually revealed with him being a former pirate and everything, I honestly did not care for him in the slightest, but once I heard about that, it felt like he was kind of more fleshed out, but of course the big problem was, why would you believe... I like how I went over cocky twice, actually. Run, Champloo. Well, that did take like 4 minutes, so fuck you. Why would you honestly... Okay, I know that Mugen has ghosts from his past and wanted to like lay to rest, right? I get that, but why would you believe the same dude who deliberately sold you out once before, and you know he did? Why would you believe him again when he's deliberately going out of his way to fuck you over? Okay. By the way, for the record, I did not remember the guy's name. It's that one where like they show up to the beach and there was that one chick there that was like a former love interest in Mugen, and you know, I don't get that. Personally, I would probably just be like, yeah, you kind of tried to betray me once already, so no thank you. But hey, I'm not one to judge. I'm certain we all have our prerogatives. I'm certain Mugen has some reason for that. I don't know. I like how I'm just spending this entire opening part just basically explaining my opinions on Mugen as to why he's the character and my full thoughts on him. Like Jin, like I like how whenever you back out of someone's story, like it does that. Like Jin, actually pretty reasonable character and pretty reasonably fleshed out backstory too. More so, you know, fucking clue on. Mugen, I still feels like there's some patchworks they could do with him, but I'm not really one to judge. Anyway, next level. Also, I just want to point out, you'll probably notice between Mugen and Jin that their stories, I did say that they happen in like 2 different areas, but one is, they kind of happen like, they have similar structures and they follow like a relatively like set, like linear pathway, you know what I mean?
Because of the special rights that the Matsumae have granted to foreigners, this distant land has become a Champloo of a community.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a second. If this is the same as I had text from before, we're just gonna skip it.
All shapes, sizes, and races strut down these streets. But there is a meager resistance brewing by the people who are oppressed by the Matsumae.
Or maybe I'll just leave it on this on for people who are only here for the Mugen side of the story. I don't know, maybe there's some people who are only here for that. Which I can definitely say I'm so sorry. Jin's story is easily the superior between the two. Although there is one part of Mugen's story that is so ridiculous. That one allows it to almost beat Jin's story in terms of quality, but that's it. Jin's story, still much better. Oh, hang on one sec.
Only the Tsurumaki clan remains, continuing to mount a desperate defense. But the prolonged conflict has left Warsaw exhausted. As the current leader of the Tsurumaki clan, he can no longer conceal the fatigue that is taking over his tired body. The fate of the Tsurumaki clan, the last bastion of those of the old blood, is now like a candle in the wind.
Okay, I thought there was someone at my door for a second here. I apologize for that, folks. So, shit, what was I talking about again? Fuck.
Mugen's gonna come back, right? He's okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There was only one part of Mugen's story that almost makes it equal with Jin's story, but that's it. We're going to get that. I think mission 5 or 6. No, mission 5. I know that for sure now. Mission 4, I think, is universally just rating up. No, it's mission 3. That was the rank of the Matsumae
He'll make it.
house,
I know he will.
restaurant, whatever it was. And damn it, Jin, your pants are still literally like on par with parachutes. So with what happened earlier, Mugen's kind of been poisoned by that witch. Why? I don't fucking know. Alright.
Snake venom. You won't be able to move for a while, but you'll feel better once the medicine starts working.
Oh, cool. Oh, we're still here.
Here, as long as the witch keeps you within her mind. Not until you find her and kill her.
Alright, I will give the story credit for one thing. It does actually flesh out Warsaw a little bit more between the two. I will give it that one bit. However, James E. Price's character is still kind of just eh. Introduced, gone.
This land. Come again. Judging from your clothes, you don't seem to be a Sisa, a Japanese.
Yeah.
Are you from the south? Ikata, maybe? What's it to you, anyway?
Are these actual real words just throwing around now, or is this just random bullshit?
One is about a man that comes here from a faraway land in the south. Looking at you reminded me of that story.
Well, seeing how I can't move a muscle, you might as well tell it to me. I ain't got nothing but time.
Yeah, basically. Well, you did get poisoned, so time is kind of the essence right now.
Order of all creation is the work of the demons. Hero from the old.
Well, you know what is hilarious that not only is there like a campfire here, but there's also like a circle of, you know, candles. Is that like a little redundant?
Three saviors will appear. They will be in the form of one Picta man, a Sisan man, and a woman in search of a man.
Fuck you, that was way too specific. I was willing to bet, if it was just the first two, I could believe that, but that last one, oh my god, that is just way too obvious.
Myths are moral lessons handed down from the past. They serve
Who the fuck wrote that myth?
Sorry, dude, but I don't get it. The
Yeah.
past, you know? It doesn't mean squat to me right now.
Well, they say that, but we not yet crossed that episode with the pirate.
Don't get me wrong. I don't have sympathy or anything like that for you.
Are they in a igloo right now? A cave? Huh.
One more thing. You're going to have to repay your debt to me.
Huh? Don't tell me what I gotta do.
Well, you also gotta protect food until she finds the samurai who smells the sunflowers.
It's my
But you're
client's
totally cool with that.
precious treasure. It would fetch a high price if you were to sell it. But if you did, I would kill you. So I suggest you take good care of it until we meet again.
Don't you
Warso, you are putting way too much faith in this man.
I think you should get some rest. It's best if you stay here and sleep for a while. The witch lives in the darkest depths of the forest.
Well, you know what we're gonna be doing eventually.
Her savior.
Heh. Well, you know, again, props to Warso for at least having the balls to put gamble on Mugen, but still, dude, holy shit. You can have a little more tact about it. Huh. Wait a minute. What the hell happened to that frozen tundra we were just in? Did Warso just teleport us like 20 miles northeast and just plop us in here? Okay, sure. All I will say, to Mugen's credit, his animalistic instincts are definitely very sharp.